Is up, you guys? It is Jamie with Game coming at you with some more Minecraft tricks and tips. I think my voice cracked there. Look, there's some certificates over there. Alright, today we are going over redstone comparators. I know all you guys are super confused about what the fuck these are even used for. So I'm here to lighten some of that stress up. First of all, that's what a redstone comparator looks like. And that's what it looks like when you, left trigger it, I guess. So what we're going to do is we're going to call this the lowered or unpowered state, and we're going to call this the powered state, or, raised state, whatever you want to call it. So one thing to note about these redstone comparators is that they can take signals from the left, right, and behind, or rear if you want to call it, and they will output from the front, which is, where this torch, this little separate torch is. As you can see, there's the two ones right next to each other, and then the separate third torch is where it outputs. So let me just explain redstone signals and how redstone comparators deal with those redstone signals. So, as I told you before in previous videos a long time ago, and if you most likely know this already, redstone torches or any redstone power will give off 15 blocks of redstone signal over a length of redstone. So as you can see, this would be the 15 one, that's number 16, and is not powered. Now, unlike redstone repeaters, which repeat the signal, these simply take what signal you have and output it the rest of the way. So as you can see here, if we count, and also usually when you're counting redstone, I would have counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, continuing upwards. Instead, we're going to continue down. We're going to count downwards, I should say, and to figure out the number that it should output. So if we start right here, which would be number 15, we go 15, then this is 14, and then 13. So this is getting a signal strength of 13, and as you can see, it's powered. That's why those two torches are lit. It's getting a signal strength of 13, which means that it should output 13 redstone, a length of 13 redstone signals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. As you can see, number 14 is not powered. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. It doesn't repeat it. It simply outputs what it gets. One thing to note is some people might have gotten confused. I even was confused when I first started using these. As you can see right here, this would be a signal strength of 15 right here, alright? So that's 1, because this is 15, and that, so it's getting the redstone signal, which means that it would output a signal strength of 16, so 15, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Of course, the 16th one is not powered. The only questionable thing is that this redstone you would think to be counted as number 1. So if we count the number of redstone we have down right now, it's actually 16, because there's 15 on that side and there's 1 on this side. But it's simply because the signal strength of the block you place down and the signal strength right next to it are basically the same thing. So if I were to do this simply with a torch, it would still output 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Of course, like I said, 16th one is not powered. So this and this is basically doing the same thing. They're both a signal strength of 15, it's just that one has the redstone and the other doesn't. That's just one thing to keep in mind if you're ever doing this. So like I said before, they take signal strength from all sides. Now let's talk about these powered and unpowered states. So like I said, we're going to talk about the unpowered or lowered state first. So as you can see here, when the signal strength from either of the sides is greater than the signal strength from behind, then it won't output anything. As you can see right here, these aren't lit up, and it's not giving me any power to the redstone there. And remember, one thing to note is just because it's the easy way of telling if it has more power or not is to simply see how close it is to the side of the redstone comparator. The closer it is, the more strength it has. The farther it is, the less strength. So you can see right here, this is closer and this is further. And if the rear has less power than either of the sides, then it won't output anything. So as you can see right here, this will be a signal strength of 15, and this will be a signal strength of 15, 14. So 14 is less than 15, therefore no output. On the other hand, if the signal strength from the rear is stronger than the signal strength from either of the sides, then it will output. So as you can see right here, this would be 15, this would be 14. 15 is greater than 14, so that should output 15 because that's how much it would be. So if we count it real quick, it would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16. Again, like I said, only 15 power. And I don't know why I put this here. Oh yeah. If they are in fact the same signal strength, then it'll simply output, just like it would normally if it was true. So either if the rear is greater or equal to either of the sides, then it'll output. If the sides are greater than the rear, then they will not output. And like I said right here, you can get signal strengths from both sides, and it'll simply take the greatest one, and if the greatest one is in fact greater than the back, then it will not output, as you can see right here. And same thing for this, as you can see, this is greater than either one of these, and they don't add up or anything like that. Actually, no, I'm in subtraction mode. That's basically, like I said, they either way, they don't add up. So if I were to, let me see, move this one back, I guess. I'll move this one back, put that, oops, that's not what I meant. Put this one right here, and as you can see, they're all equal, but it still powers because they don't add up. It just takes one singularly, it takes the powers of each side by themselves, so they don't add up or anything like that. So now if we go into subtraction mode, which is what this when this one is lit up, that's what you call it, subtraction mode. And of course, what it does is subtract power. So as you can see right here from the rear, we're getting 15, and what it does is that it takes the rear and it takes the greatest side and it subtracts it from the rear. So as you can see right here, this one's further away, this one's closer. Like I said, the one that's closer is the greatest, is stronger in signal. So as you can see right here, we have a signal strength of 15, 14, 13, 13, and this is 15 as we've seen before. So 15 minus 13 will give me an output of 2. As you can see, there's 2 lit up and the third one is not lit up. So that's just how this subtraction one works. And of course, it doesn't have to come from either side. It could just come from the one side and compare that one side. And it, like I said, it can compare both sides, but this one really just takes the one that's greater and subtracts it from the one that is from the rear. One thing to note though is that the rear always has to be greater than either of the sides in the subtraction mode, because that's basically what it's used for. You can't have negative redstone power, of course, because it would just not output anything. So you just need, the rear has to be greater all the time, especially when you're in subtraction mode. Now there's a couple other things that redstone comparators can do. As you can see right here, I put a chest in the chest because Inception and stuff. And as you can see, there's redstone comparators coming out each side of these, and with that one item in there, it's actually giving off a redstone signal of 1. Now, with chests, it's not very efficient doing it this way, filling chests up to give redstone signal, because you need a lot of items in a chest to get a redstone signal. Something that's a little bit more efficient in its space is brewing stands. Brewing stands, as you can see right here, I have 1 glass bottle in it, and it's giving me a redstone signal of 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with 2 bottles, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with 3 bottles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4, 8, and 11 power. The only problem with brewing stands is that, of course, you need to put bottles into these sections. You can't put any other items in there. So it's really good. Maybe like a lot of these things with redstone comparators, I don't really see very helpful in survival. But maybe if you're making an adventure map or something like that, they're not very, they're not really something you use every day, I guess you could say. Redstone repeaters a little bit easier when you're trying to send off redstone signal, but redstone comparators are more specific in their uses. Now, the most interesting one, I think, and the one that you could really use a lot, most likely, is the jukebox. Now, jukeboxes didn't really do much before, but let me grab a disc and put it in there. Now, I have my music down just so then this wouldn't play loud and it would be annoying the whole time. But as you can see right here, I put I grabbed the CD out. There's no power. I put the CD in. We got a power level of 5. Now, the easiest way when you're making your adventure map to tell which power level you'll get from each CD is to simply count them down. So, the first CD you see, which is on this page with the mobs, with the mob spawn eggs, the first one, 13, will give you 1, and then starting left to right, you count up by 1. So, this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So, if I want to output, a signal strength of 12, I go to the last CD and I put that in. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe it's only 11. Did I count wrong? Nonetheless, you kind of get my drift. Did I do it right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's supposed to do 12. Maybe I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's weird. Let me try putting this CD in and see how much power I get. Maybe my calculations were wrong. No, because that gives me 2. Maybe one of them is equal to the same amount. So it looks like the greatest number you can get with these is in fact 11. I thought it was 12, but it's 11. So it seems that it's 11. So scratch what I said. It looks you might just have to try it out yourself. I didn't want to go through every single CD to see exactly how much power it is, but I was fairly sure. But I guess I was wrong. So sorry for that. So it's good I checked. So now I'm not giving you guys false information without fixing my own mistake. So that'll be 11. I guess it makes sense. I wish they had like the numbers of the power would give off like underneath, but the CDs were made way before the Redstone comparators. So I'm just going to give you an example of how you could use the jukeboxes in like maybe an adventure map that you're making. So as you can see, oh sorry, I gotta drink some juice. My throat is sore. Oh, sorry about that. You just heard me I coughed on my own words. Alright, so say for example you made like a scary adventure map, and this is the room you come into, and there's a basement, but of course you need like a key or something to open it, because it's an iron door, I can't open it by myself. And as you can see, there's a jukebox here. I don't have anything. Let me just act like I didn't have anything in my inventory. Oh no, but what's this chest right here? Oh, it's a basement key, and that's the basement. And say for example I put this basement key into this little maybe type of keyhole thing. Ooh, magic! How did I do that? So let me just show you exactly what I did here. Let me take that out real quick. As you can see right here, this CD would give me a power of 2. And as you can see, I have 2 redstone right there, just so then it would be at its limit. So you have the redstone comparator, which is let me know which CD goes into here. It gives off 2 power, and with that 2 power, it'll power this block, and this block will power the door. So as you can see right here, let me just show you while it's open. So you can see it's giving off the 2 power. It's opening the door. If this was a little bit longer, it wouldn't work because it only gives off 2 power. I'll just show you real quick. Right here. So you can see it only gives off 2. If I would have had it further away, it wouldn't have reached. So yeah. Now, if you are going to use this, I was thinking about like if people actually want to try this out for themselves in an adventure map. If you're going to do this, I suggest having the CDs that you use for keys as escalate in numbers over time. So, say for example, or maybe just have the same CD the whole entire map, because say for example you get a very high number CD. So like the last one, say the cracked one. If I use the cracked one on this one, and this is the first door I gotta open, I could simply, come back up from the basement, pop out the CD, and use it for every single other, I wouldn't have to find any of the other keys, because this one would be the trump fall. It would give all the power I need for any of the doors in the map. So I suggest either use the same CD the whole map, or, same CD, different spots. Or actually, no, that wouldn't work either. Definitely have them go up in numbers. So the first key you would use would be the first one, and so on and so forth. I really don't see a lot of use for this first CD anyways, because right here I would need at least 2 redstone to power this door. So really the only pages you should be using for the powers for the CD is this page. Sorry, I can't even speak English right now. Yeah. So, I hope that has helped you guys a little bit on how to use the Redstone comparators. I've been trying to play around with them a little bit since the update, and I haven't really seen a lot of very conventional, understandable reasons of using them. So, I've been, like I said, I've watched videos and stuff like that. Not a lot of people use them in everyday kind of mechanisms. There's really just used for maybe adventure maps, like in this situation, or in the situation with the jukeboxes. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Sorry if I mumbled and stumbled over my words a little bit. I'm also sorry for the delay in videos, or, the lack thereof videos. Because of the holidays, I kind of relaxed on that, and I kind of hurt my back recently, and so I was like laying down. About 2 days ago, I hurt my back. I don't know what happened to me. I'm getting old, I guess. And, yeah, but nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all those other things that you could probably do on your fingers, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.